Okay, so this is a meeting between Shelter Home, and this is Chris, the chairman, and we are Ragnarok X5. The purpose of this meeting is to discuss possible partnerships for xCOM. So xCOM is simply a community of partners and families and clients who will make all our activities and our impact much more meaningful and powerful. And we are here to discuss how we can make things happen and how we can make sure that everybody can gain from this collaboration in some way or the other. Our focus, Eugene and I, as Ragnarok, have known Chris and Shelter Home for 5 years now. 4 or 5 years, and we have worked with them to raise money before through some very awkward ways, auctioning and pledging. So now that Shelter Home has moved into a new premises, not fully yet, Chris, what do you think of this idea of a collaboration on this xCOM platform?
Yeah, the ideas is very exciting. We Shelter always look forward to work with anybody who wants to collaborate with us. Basically, to raise the awareness of the kind of work that we are doing. Basically, dealing with abused, abandoned, and neglected children. This is an area of work that has been going on for a long time. But a lot of times the public is not aware of the challenges that we face in doing this kind of work. Work like this, tending to children who are abused, abandoned, and neglected, is not easy work. It's hard work because it is work that requires people involvement. Of course. When you say people involvement means it's a work that requires people who are passionate about caring for others, caring for the marginalized, caring for people who are really in need, people who fall through the children in particular who fall through the cracks, and who are left behind in their community and also in their society. So if nothing is done to help them, these children will grow up, grow up merely existing, purposeless, and a lot of times, will probably get into the bad books of the society. So therefore, work done, building them up as a child, so that they can grow up to be purposeful and therefore be a productive citizen of the country is very important and is very challenging. Yeah.
And Chris, you have done that. You have seen results like that, fantastic results with so many of the children that you have had here. And one that we all know of is T. I won't say the name, the wolf girl who painted that amazing art and went on and now is starting her own life. And probably only because of the doors that were opened by Shelter. So we know clearly, we have met her and we have talked to her. And if she's an example of your success, then the work that you're doing is hugely fantastic and impactful. That's a certainty. So of course, I don't know all the stories that you have, but there must be hundreds or thousands of them. And you said just now that all of us hope to find people who will be invested and passionate about helping these vulnerable communities. So it is hard. It is hard for people who have careers and their own businesses and their own incomes to think of, to also work on other people. So by building xCOM, we hope that we merge so many things that people find the time to do this type of work, because in doing this, they're also doing something for themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. By helping others, if you're also helping yourself, then why not? And that makes that door easier to walk through and become involved. And that is what we are discussing here. How can we create a partnership and a collaboration that will make things easy for everybody, whether it's a corporate partner or the market audience, families with children, how can we make it powerful for everybody to want to be part of this collaboration on the xCOM? Okay, so the question is, would you be open to hosting events on your premises here or literally opposite MCOP Mall? And what do you think of not commercializing shelter home, but shelter home especially relies on funding by the public. So do you like the idea of bringing in corporate partners and the public here and having the best exposure you can get, and to remove the headache of constant where is my funding going to come from, am I going to be okay next year? How much are you excited by the idea of having a calendar of events that will move from now on, and then at least, I'm not saying all, but a tiny part of that headache disappears?
Yes, definitely. In times like this, the fundraising effort that we do on our own has got its limitation, because in terms of reach. But if we have a vehicle, that can help us reach further, that would be most ideal.
Wow, that is precisely and beautifully put. A vehicle, a fundraising vehicle in partnership with market people, public and the corporate world. Yeah, why not? And it can become a sustainable thing. Everybody gains, and actually it's not that difficult. Okay, do you have any, we're not going to make this video too long, but do you have a final word or a final sentence that you'd like to tell people once you put this video out?
Oh yeah, I think a lot of corporates out there wants to do something, to as part of their corporate social responsibility, but sometimes perhaps they don't know how to do it, or they don't have specialized people to help them to evaluate properly, who they want to work with, or where they want to channel their support to, So if you have a vehicle like this, where where the corporates can confidently work with this vehicle and then work with us, then I think that will definitely give them more confidence.
Actually that's an angle I never saw. Eugene? We never saw that angle. To put your efforts and money into somewhere credible, where you know that money is going to be properly used. Wow, you're right. Yeah. This kind of an effort can give credibility and confidence that your money is not going to be going into a scam or some kind of thing, and it is going to end up with a child who needs it. Oh, you're so right. Good perspective, Chris. And that's a powerful closing statement. Wow, thank you. We look forward to moving forward and then starting our events in 2025, early 2025 onwards.
Good. Thank you.